Salutations, welcome back to Orthodox Review, the most uneducated educational program on YouTube. I am your host, and this is episode 30, and we are going to cover Do Not Judge by Hieromonk Gregorius, published by Newrome Press, of course, who is so gracious enough to send me some books to throw up on the channel here for y'all. These retail at about $7.95, or you can buy a box full of them. Real quick, I really need to get like a T-square here so I can measure out books for people, because it was suggested that that's something I should do, and I wholeheartedly agree. I'm 6'2", so my hands are kind of big, I guess, but this fits comfortably in it's okay. It's small. It's not that big. Like put it next to my box model per se. There you go. That's about how big it is. Any hoosers. So all the pertinent information, first published in Greek in 2007. The English was translated from the third Greek edition from 2010 and released in 2013 by Newrome Press, with the second edition with corrections coming in 2015. Translated again by the masterful Stelios Zarganis and edited by Father Michael Monos. And as always with Newrome Press paperbacks, sturdy, nice satin feel, double fold gate cover, sewn and glued bindings, so you can, it was someone commented on one of my videos before, it's like, wow, you're really tough on bindings, and I was like, well, you know, I like books to last, you know, this is, I find that study and prayer can be a full contact sport at times. Anyway, I'm going to do something I haven't done before on the channel when it comes to reviewing books. Usually I just have some crib notes and I kind of go off. I had a difficult time reading this book. This book slapped me around and kind of scrambled my brains a little bit. So instead of doing what I usually do, which is just go through the sections and tell you what stuck out to me, I've actually prepared a statement to address the public with. And I want to read it to you because I actually wrote it last night, and I was like, this is really the only way that I can explain just how this book struck me. So you know what, in the spirit of the show, I'll let you read along with me. So I wrote, quote, "This is a difficult book to review. We have all been taught and told of both the harm that comes with judging others and the grace and good of not being judgmental. And in that regard, this book is no different. However, what sets this book apart is its intensity in its teaching and the extensive scriptural and patristic sources used to make its point. Like before, Archimandrite Gregorius' style of presentation never comes off as condemning or accusatory, but rather like that of a loving spiritual father, and leaves the reader with the hope and feeling of strength that a good spiritual pep talk should, but sadly doesn't as oft as it should. As can be said of all 7 of these books in the series, this makes a marvelous bit of Lenten reading, and I cannot recommend it enough." So there's the written review. There are, of course, I've got to go through a couple things that I found in the book. Sometimes I like to underline things, and 9 times out of 10, it's usually a quote, and no difference in this case. Quote number 1, "How can you show so little concern for your own actions that even big mistakes are ignored?" Bam! I even wrote bam. "A man who does not know his own weakness falls short of humility, and he who falls short of this also falls short of perfection." Also, bam. Of course, it tells the story of St. Moses and his sins coming out behind him. There was another story about a monk who was constantly accusing this other monk of laying with a woman. Thought he caught him. Turns out they were just sheaves of hay. But one thing where was I? There was something about I forgot. Something about accusations. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, sorry. I, little, unrelated to the channel issues. Anyway, yeah, so, like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. If you want to help the show, want to help me, links down below. There's also going to be a link below for the book. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I still got to record the AMA answers after this. This view to you is not going to get any views. Why am I still recording? Anyway, thanks for sticking it out, and I'll see you next time. Please pray for me, and don't forget to go to church, say your prayers, and remember God. God bless.